Hi, Jolette Jai here, and I am so excited because we just completed our first virtual class for parents, and we're going to be starting another one in a couple weeks, but I wanted to share with you a little bit of what parents are saying and what they're really getting from the program, because the feedback from people really shows me that people are practicing the tools we're teaching and they're getting results in how they're feeling and how their children are feeling and how they're feeling in that relationship with their children, right? And so parents are now saying that just by using these 5 simple tools they've been practicing over the past 2 weeks, that they're starting to feel their stress melt away. And there's de-stressing. There's less stress, right? We have so much to concern ourselves with as parents. We need, we have a lot to worry about, or if we're not worrying, we have a lot to think about as parents. We need to think about the physical well-being of our children, the emotional well-being of our children. We need to think about, how they are with other children, all their schooling, all their clothes, their food, their shelter, everything. We are constantly thinking about our children, not only about ourselves. And so when you become a parent, it's like this whole world opens up. And all of a sudden you have a lot of other concerns. You have a lot of things to think about and to take care of another life. And how amazing. You're taking care of another life. You're guiding another life into the world. How beautiful. And so as we guide that other life into the world, we really come up against a lot of stresses of our own, right? And so we notice that when, your child is stressed or they're feeling a really big feeling, they're having what we call tantrums or, big feelings, big emotions, that we start to feel that as parents and we start to get angry or we start to really feel stressed out. It's really hard to be around somebody who's crying all the time, right? And so a lot of what we do in our program is we help parents reflect on how they were parented. Because until you know how you were parented and you can really tell the story coherently of how you were parented, it's really hard to make a conscious choice of how you want to parent. But more than that, it's really hard to de-stress. It's really hard to let go of that stress in those emotional moments. So you might notice yourself, getting really stressed out or getting really frustrated, or you just have that feeling of overwhelm. You know that feeling of overwhelm, like, oh my God, there's so much to do? And especially when your child's not cooperating. So what we're sharing in the program, what I get so excited about, is that we're sharing how you can connect with your children, and through the connection comes the cooperation. So not only are parents feeling like less stress in their lives and how they can model less stress for their children, is that they're really starting to see their kids cooperate. And how beautiful, but the kids are cooperating naturally. They're not cooperating from a sense of, oh, we need to figure out a way or we need to manipulate our kids into a way to cooperate with us. Our program's not about, control over our children. It's really having a relationship with your child. So that when you have that strong, connected communication with your child naturally cooperates. So we're not going for the behavior, we're really going for that strong connection. And how do you develop a strong connection with another person? Through empathy. Through really stepping into their shoes and seeing life from their perspective. Have you ever noticed that? Like when you have a relationship with somebody and you might have a conflict coming up, if you just take a moment and take a breath, and step back and really see life or see the situation from that person's perspective, a whole new world will open up for you, right? And you can kind of get where they're coming from. And that's all people want. They really want to be gotten. We really just want to be gotten. We want to be understood. And your children want that too. They just want to feel like they're felt. They want to know that you really get them. Like when they're having strong emotions, those are valid. Feelings are never wrong. If someone has a feeling and another person has a strong feeling, those feelings are never in conflict. They're just feelings. They just are. And so your child just wants to know that, wow, mom really gets me. She really sees that I have these really strong feelings right now and she can get what the feelings are. And she has strong feelings too, and that I can get what her feelings are. And that's empathy. And that's where the communication starts and where it flourishes. Those are the seeds that grow into huge plants of communication with your child, with connection with your child, that's going to last you a lifetime. That's going to last through those teenage years where you really want your child to come to you with anything, right? You want to know what's going on with them. And you're planting those seeds now so that that'll happen later on. So I'm so excited and I'm so honored to be sharing this program with parents now. And there'll be a link along with the video. We're going to do it again in a couple weeks. And you can come and join us. And I want to thank you so much for being a parent and for taking on the incredible job and the incredible journey of parenting. For really knowing in your heart that you are that guide. You're that empowered guide for your child. Right? And so again, I want to thank you and I hope you have a wonderful day. And we'll see you soon.